Guests of A Morning stay at Station Park All Suite Hotel on Richmond Row in downtown London.
For many of us, eating well and exercising is all part of our daily lifestyle. But have you ever thought about your pet? Is your pet getting enough exercise? Is your pet eating the right foods? So these are the questions that Frank Cavallari asked himself, and now is here with this new book, Your Dog's Health. But we're talking about dogs and cats, right?
Absolutely.
Right,
yes.
Frank? So it's sort of in generic terms,
Yes.
your animals at home.
Right.
Now, you used to kind of specialize in human health, but you sort of made that jump over to talk about pets. Why'd you do that?
Well, I've been involved in the research of nutrient-gene interactions for a decade and a half. Many of the studies that go to third phase trials for humans stem from animal trials. I have dogs, cats, or most of my life I've had dogs, and I've applied these strategies to them, and results have been phenomenal. I became an informal consultant for veterinary clinics, treating cases that weren't responding to allopathic medicines. Fantastic results from these nutrient-gene interactions. And so within years, Biologic Vet was born, and the results in the field have been phenomenal. Our dog and cat foods tend to be more oxidized than the foods we eat. And so because of that, it leaves an opening for us to supplement with great success. The dog and cat's gastrointestinal tract's much shorter than yours and mine. So in the past, applications of supplementation and nutrient-gene applications, again, these nutrient-gene interactions are so precise that if the nutrients aren't supplied in precise quantities and concentrations, the gene systems aren't activated. And gene systems that are involved in disease manifestation or health and protection of the body are turned on by these nutrients, or turned off by these nutrients.
Okay.
And that's what these studies are unveiling. When we apply them to cats and dogs, the results are phenomenal, much faster than they are for humans, simply because their food is more oxidized and more deficient than our food.
So is the food that I'm buying at my grocery store for my pet safe for my pet?
It's safe, but we can
Is it
augment
healthy?
Let's just say that the bare minimum will be supplied to your cat and dog. The reason is that dry kibble food out of a bag just cannot deliver all the nutrients that we need, that our cat and dogs need.
What about out of a can?
Out of a can, same thing. When we apply high heat to food, the inherent nutrition tends to decline. It tends to become denatured.
Same with us, too.
Same with us. And so many of these feeds, you'll notice on the label, the nutrients are listed in order of concentration. But that doesn't necessarily mean that our cats and dogs are able to absorb that nutrition.
So how do I know then that my cat or my dog is not getting the nutrients or the supplements that they need? Are there signs, you know, in their eyes, their teeth, their gums? Like, how do I know?
Well, typically, gum health and coat health are indicative. They're kind of like the tip of the iceberg in terms of metabolism. And if we apply nutrition, vitamin supplement or fatty acid supplement to the feed, and we notice a change within 3 to 5 days, that's indicative that the dog or cat's food is very limited. But these deficiencies tend to manifest into poor coat health, luster diminishes, itching and things like that occur, and our animals become more vulnerable to seasonal changes. The environmental changes, say with the winter, humidity changes and things like that. So if the cat and dog then become vulnerable to adversity, we know that there are nutritional limitations or genetic limitations. But the biggest sign is when you apply these nutritional supplements, if there's a change in demeanor, health, and improved biological age, so to speak, then we know that there's limitations in that food.
Okay, we're going to give away some supplements. We have some fats, some good fats, the stuff that we like, and also some vitamins here that you can try out at home for yourself. All you have to do is email us, win@atv.ca. We'll contact you if you're the winner. We have a few of these packages to give away, so make sure you email us before the end of today's show. And by the way, that's coming up in 10 minutes. Thank you so much, Franco, for coming in today. You can pick up the book as well, Your Dog's Health. Actually, it's Potential Within Your Dog's Health if you want to find out some more information. We're going to let you know what's coming up on Thursday's show right after this quick break.